welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, then welcome. We are on week 2, day 4 of our 6-week meal plan. If you're not sure what I'm going on about, then I'll leave a link in the description below. Basically, there's a 6-week meal plan which comes with shopping lists, trackers, the lot, and you can go and get that if you want to follow along this plan and this journey with me. I do post all my meals on Instagram, so if you are interested in looking at that, then I'll pop a screenshot here and I will leave a link in the description below as well for that. If you do enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up and go and hit that subscribe button below. If you do want to be notified of when I upload next, then hit the bell. Without further ado, I'm going to crack on to breakfast. This morning it is just plain and simple yogurt and fruit. The easiest, quickest breakfast, I think, and great for if you've got a busy morning. So here's my breakfast. I've just got 250 grams of fat-free Greek yogurt. This is the one that I've used. It's just the one from Aldi, and that is sin-free. I've topped it with some strawberries and blueberries, which are my speed food, and 2 teaspoons of honey. This is just the clear honey from Tesco. I think you can use pretty much any honey, but this is 1 sin per teaspoon, so that makes this 2 sins in total. If you wanted to, you could just have it without the honey if you wanted to save your sins. However, I don't know about you, but I just can't eat Greek yogurt without some form of sweetener. It's just too bitter for me. But yeah, so this really helps if you want to sweeten things up. So for this, I'm going to be using a chicken breast. Now these are still frozen because I completely forgot to get them out the freezer last night, so I'm going to have to defrost them, probably in the microwave, which I hate doing, but you know, I'm going to have to on this occasion. And then I've got some lean bacon medallions. Now these ones, I have been made aware, are not actually sin-free. They're half a sin per slice, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed about it, because I just thought that bacon was free as long as you remove the fat. But it seems that Aldi use brown sugar or something in their bacon, so yeah, half a sin per slice. But not to fret, but this is exactly why I tend to plan my meals quite low sin, just so that if anything like this does crop up, then I'll be alright, and it doesn't completely ruin me for the day. Moving on, we've got some low-fat cheese. I'm going to be using 40 grams of this for my healthy extra A. I've got some salad leaves there. I've got an egg which I'm going to try and soft boil. I'm not always the best at this, but we'll give it a crack. And then I've got the fajita seasoning here, which is going to be the flavouring for the salad. This honestly makes it so nice. You can use the code JessGets20 for 20% off your order. I'll leave the link in the description below for where you can go and get them. But yeah, so first thing I'm going to do is try and defrost these without cooking them, and then I'll be chopping it up, cooking it in the pan and cooking the bacon as well. Also a little hack for you, so I've got my 40 grams of cheese here, which obviously looks like an absolute mountain, but I used to use this side of the cheese grater all the time, but then I wasn't really getting very much. But use this side and you get all that, and I know that 40 grams is 40 grams, but if you're wanting it to go a bit further, then use the smaller side of the grater. Any way that I'm going to trick my mind into thinking that I've got more food, I will. So that's what I do. Whilst I'm sorting out my chicken, I'm just going to be boiling my egg. Now, when I look online, it says 5 to 6 minutes for soft-boiled eggs, but in my experience, it just comes out raw. So I'm just going to do it for a little bit longer. I'm going to put mine in for about 7 minutes, maybe, and just hope for the best. So the chicken and bacon are now cooked. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the bacon and cut that up into smaller pieces, and then I'm going to put it back in the pan and add the fajita seasoning. My egg is done as well. That is just sitting in a bath of cold water to cool down, and then after that all I'm going to do is just assemble the salad. there is lunch. So in here we have your chicken, which is free, with the salad underneath, which is your speed food. We've got 40 grams of cheese, which is your healthy A. We've got I use 2 bacon medallions, which is 1 sin. However, if you are using another one, just check, because it quite possibly is sin free. And then I've got my boiled egg in the middle. Now that is the perfect soft boiled egg for me, and I put it in for 7 minutes. So yeah, I think that is everything. So yeah, this is lunch, and this is also great for if you wanted to take it for a packed lunch as well. So yeah, so my lunch is 1 sin. If you wanted to as well, you could also add a dressing to this if you wanted to, if you wanted some like more kind of sauce to it maybe, but just sin accordingly. So yeah, but this is my lunch. So I'm just gonna head out for a walk now. I've got my coat, which is like a sleeping bag, on because it looks absolutely freezing outside. I'm taking along with me 2 Benefit bars. These are classed as my healthy B. I'm just going to take these along just to snack on along the way. For my evening meal tonight, I'm going to be having a chicken stir fry. This is probably one of the quickest and most easiest meals that I make. It's so easy to batch cook as well, so if you wanted something quick that you can make the night before to take, say, to work with you the next day, this is probably the best bet. So I'll show you the ingredients that I use for that and how I make it. So for this I only need 4 things. So I've got my chicken breast there. I've got some mixed vegetables. These are just frozen ones from Aldi. You can use fresh if you want to. I've got my spray light, which I'll be cooking with, and I've also got some soy sauce, which I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of. So all I'm going to do is cut up the chicken and then cook that in the pan, and then I'll be adding the mixed veg, seasoning with the soy sauce, and serving up. It is so simple. Honestly, it takes you only about maybe 10 minutes to cook this. And another great thing about this is that you could make it in bulk if you wanted to, and then either freeze it and leave it for another day, or you could double up the recipe and you could take some for lunch to work or wherever you might be going the next day. Yeah, this one's a really easy, simple meal, and it's also sin-free. Right, so after I've plated this up, it looks like the smallest portion I think I've ever had. I used kind of the dregs of the veg bag, so it was just the thing that was in the bottom. I thought there was more in there than there was, so there's not much there. Definitely add more veg if you're doing this, but yeah, in general this is sin-free. I'm just gonna have this, see how I feel. I might have a yogurt or something afterwards, and I've got some fruit in the fridge that I can snack on a bit later if I'm feeling hungry. But yeah, this is my tea, the chicken stir fry, which should be a lot more than that, but yeah, it is what it is. So I'm currently sat watching Bridgerton, and I've just got a Brooklyn light raspberry and cranberry yogurt. These are the ones from Aldi, and they are 1.5 cents each. So I'm just going to sit and have that for dessert. So I'm just going to end today's video here. Just to sum up, for breakfast I had 2 sins. For lunch it was 1 sin, and for tea It was sin free, but I did have the yogurt, which was 1.5 sins, which brings today's total to 4.5 sins, which I'm pretty happy with. I'm just going to sit and watch some more of Bridgerton because I am obsessed with it now. I literally can't stop watching it. If you did enjoy the video, then please give it a thumbs up and go and hit that subscribe button below. If you want to be notified for when I upload, then hit the bell as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.